Hi everyone! Welcome to Sherrilyn Kenyon's Google Plus Hangout on Air. We're so excited about all of our participants from all over the world and of course all of you listening in from home. We're going to start off by having Sherrilyn say a couple words about Styxx, and then we are going to go around the room, so to speak, and have the participants ask questions. So I guess we'll just get this party started. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Sherry?
Okay, sure. Styxx. He's a prince. Yeah. I have no idea what to say. Hi, I'm really ill-prepared for this. Okay. It's a book I wrote. It has stuff in it. Questions?
I'll go ahead and start the questions, and then we can just dive right in.
Bless you.
Anne-Marie, do you want to go first?
Actually, let the other people go first, and then I'll go.
All right. Maria, what about you?
See, it's hard when you're the one in the camera's facing. It's really hard.
Maria, it's all you.
I do radio much better.
Maria, do you want to go ahead and start?
Yeah. Okay. My first question is, why do your characters have to suffer so physically and emotionally?
You mean DeCostas, the Atlantean god?
I mean, the main characters of your books. Why do they suffer?
Oh, the main characters. I'm sorry. I'm hard of hearing, and this is not. The main characters. Well, to begin with, as most people know, I did not have the happiest of childhoods, so in a way, I kind of cope with some of my own stuff in each book. But more than that, I think that it's important for people to know that even if you have a really unhappy past, that you can overcome it, that you don't have to be what people tell you can be, that you can defy your destiny, you can take all the critics and everything and go, You don't have to be what people tell you to be. You can be yourself. You can still keep morals in spite of everything that's happened to you, and that you can get up no matter how hard it is, no matter how many times they knock you down. You can rise above it if you just keep going and you keep believing. And I think it makes a better hero.
Mariana, do you want to go ahead and ask your question?
Sure, that would be great. Thank you. Hi, Sherry. Good evening. What I'd like to know is, do you plan on releasing Chronicles of Nick in Spanish before the movie comes out?
Coming out before the movie in Spain? Is that what I was asked?
Yeah, and actually I'm from Argentina, but sadly it released first. So yeah, I wanted to know.
Sherry, she was asking whether or not you'd be writing, or would there be a Spanish edition of Chronicles of Nick before the movie?
I hope so, but that's unfortunately up to the publisher. So they tend to tell me when they're going to bring books out, and I have no idea yet. So hopefully they'll let us know soon, though.
Yes, thank you very much.
Gracias.
Anne-Marie, you're all set.
Okay. My question is, when I read your books, I sometimes get very mad at the characters that I literally have to put the book down to calm myself down before I pick it back up. Do you ever get that feeling when you're writing them? Or do you ever get really ticked off at the characters, even though you know you're writing them out as how they would act? Do you ever get reread them and feel mad?
No, I just kill them off if they make me mad enough. I have that power, and I'm not afraid to use it.
That's all right. So great. So Selena, I think you're up. Oh, Selena, I think that your microphone might be muted. Okay. Well, Selena, let me know when you have your microphone figured out, and then we can go back to you. So, Sherrilyn, what's your most frequently asked question about Styxx that you've seen, from the launch party and just, on all of your social media? What is the number one thing fans seem to want to know?
Okay, she put me on the spot again. Let's see. The number, I don't know, because the questions have been really varied with this release. Mostly, we've been answering ones of, why can't I get it in my local store? Which I have no answer for. in terms of one about, not really that many have been coming through yet. I'm sure we will, maybe in the future, but really most of them have been, why can't I get it?
Well, hopefully now that it's on sale and everything, people will have an easier time getting their hands on the book. So also, what do you, when you were writing Styxx, I know that it was a book that long in the making and something that you, waited for the right time to write. What was the best part about writing Styxx for you and, the experience of getting his story out?
Boy, that was a long labor of love, wasn't it? I should be better at this. I just came off a whole week of answering questions. The best part, I don't know. I loved everything about it. I mean, it was a very unexpected book as I was writing it. I mean, I knew a lot about Styxx. I knew a lot about Akron, but it wasn't until I was really writing the book that everything really, all the pieces that I'd hinted at through all the other books really fell into place, and I came to a much deeper understanding of both Styxx and Ash as I wrote it.
Absolutely. I loved getting to hear his side of the story, and it was just pretty wild, everything that he went through. And I'm sure everyone else, when they get a chance to read the book with all of the... So anyway, do any of the other participants have other questions? I know we are lucky enough to have people from Italy and Argentina here, so it's a whole worldwide Styxx chat. Is there anything that you guys want to ask Sherry? It can be not just about Styxx, but any of her Dark Hunter characters. And, okay, Anne-Marie, I see you.
I have so many questions. I don't usually ever, I can never get to, places, so it's I always have questions.
Yeah.
One question that always, I literally, if you ever, went back and actually read stuff on your, the Styxx Facebook page, I made a big deal because everyone trashed Artemis. And personally, I feel like there's a backstory there. There has to be a backstory. Is there ever going to be a time that it's going to happen? Because in all your books you sit there, there's always there's 3 points to every story: the truth, his, theirs, and the truth. And I really would love to know the truth. And even when I read the con book, the latest one, when she went off and wanted to, she was being wicked nice to Nick, and I felt like there's got to be someone who can actually make her actually be help her soul, help her out. Is there any time where in the possible future there's actually going to be a book for her?
I hope so, but I never know until we get there. I always said I'd never write Styxx, and well, we see what a liar I am. I love Artie. I always have. I mean, she's a great villain, but she is a character. She has multi faces. I mean, look what she does with Kat. She is a very not harsh mother, but fierce protector of her daughter. I mean, she loves her daughter, she loves her granddaughter, so she has the capacity for extreme love. But like Ash and Styxx, she's been, had less than a happy past. So, yeah, I mean, I love her. I understand her, and I know why she does the things that she does. And they seem capricious at times, but she's really not that capricious. I mean, there's a reason for everything she says and everything that she does. So hopefully one day we will have that book.
Selena, gonna try you again. How's your mic? Ooh, I'm not sure we can hear you. Selena, you have my email address, so why don't you email me your questions, and then I'll ask Sherry. Molly, do you have any other questions?
I role-played one of your characters, and I just absolutely love your series, by the way. And my friend wanted to know if you based Nick off of Elvis Presley's character in King Cole.
No, not even a little bit.
Okay. She just didn't want to sound silly when she met you because she lives in England, so she just didn't want to feel silly asking you.
Oh, no, that's not a silly question at all. I actually had never thought about it, but no, because his dad was a pharmacist in King Creole and his mother was dead, so.
Okay, then I'll tell her that. Thank you for answering my question.
Oh, you're welcome, sweetie.
So, Mariana, I know you are representing the Argentinians. Do you have other questions? Did anyone submit anything to you?
A couple of us have started reading Styxx. We still haven't finished. We got the ebook for it, and we were curious over the fact that, for example, on Striker's book, Sherry, one of the characters mentioned that Atron was half human and half grumpy. And on Styx's book, on one of the parts, they also mention, actually, Arkan also mentions that he might not be Akron's father. Are we ever going to know who Akron's father is?
Don't you love the grin? I know something you don't know. Eventually, yes, she will find out. Tonight, no. And my children think that I'm only mean to them. So I practice with my children and perfect it, and then I'm mean to all of you guys. But yeah, it will eventually come out, and there's a reason for all those little, and when you go back through the series and you see all those little details, that you will go, aha, I saw it, but I didn't know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I like the way all the books link together. It's amazing.
Well, there's so much more to come and to get excited about for all of Sherry's next books. Maria, do you want to chime in on any other questions that you have?
Yeah. Well, some of us want to know if you think you'll write the story of one of the Dark Hunter's children, a book set in the future, maybe?
If I live long enough, they have to grow up. Marissa's only like, I think, 10 now. She might be 11. I have to go check her birthday. What month are we in? Wait a minute. What year is it again? Then we'll all feel old together, right? We'll all be like, I remember when that kid was born. Whoa.
I know, it'll be exciting. Okay, well, I am still looking for Selena's email, and once that comes through, we can, or Selena, if you want to use the chat function and type to me, I can relay your questions for Sherry. I know you're here for the Dark Hunter Origins group, so I'm sure you have questions from Selena. So Sherry, how do you write such heart-wrenching stories, and how do you come out of the other side unscathed?
That's a toughie. I don't know if I ever come out totally unscathed. I mean, it's like childbirth of any kind. It's, it's grisly. But I listen to the characters. Actually, I don't always feel like I write the books. It's like the character, especially when you take a character like Styxx or even Asheron, they told me the story. Nothing I love, and I'm sure it makes my poor editor crazy, then when I sit there and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to write this book. Hang on, no we're not. No. I got a whole nother idea. A character I didn't know about, like I think it was in the middle of Xander, and I had to call it for Monique and go, Monique, forget Xander. All that stuff that we've been writing about that book, Unleash the Night, Ren. Ren came out and he's like, hello there. You want to write about me? That other guy, he's a poser. He's a loser. Nah, you don't want him. Come here. Yeah. I don't know. The characters write it for me. My oldest son is now starting his first book, and he's hilarious because, I'm sitting there, I'm typing, and I hear my son come storming down at the room. He throws himself against the wall like, oh, Mom, God, writing a book is such hard work. Like I had no clue. And, I love my kid. And he's like, what do you do? And I'm like, just listen to the characters. As long as the characters are writing the books, you're doing well. And then he comes down, a couple of days later, he's like, oh, God, Mom, you have no idea. I've got a character. They're running around. They're doing things I didn't mean for them to do. They're saying things I don't want them to say. What do I do? I'm like, well, son, welcome to parenthood. And secondly, son, welcome to writerhood. You're doing it right. When you have no control, when you're herding cats and you're hanging on trying to keep up with where they're taking you, that's when you know you've done it.
We've got another question from one of the Dark Hunter Origins. Tori, what do you wear as a comfort outfit when you're writing, and what is your number one go-to meal when you're writing, when you're in the middle of your writing mode?
I don't write in this. Believe it or not, I have the hardest time writing in anything but my pajamas. This is why nobody's allowed in my house, and my FedEx driver must think I'm the laziest person in the world, because, you know, he shows up at the door at 5 o'clock, and here I am, my hair's, you know, where I have made grown men flinch, what can I say? And I'm in the pajamas. I have these hideously Mickey Mouse, they're not, well, Mickey Mouse is not hideous. They're just old and faded that they're not really attractive. And that's generally what I write in, and yeah, I wish I could write in real clothes. It would make my life so much easier.
I love it.
Oh, and what do I eat? I usually forget to eat. I tend to write in the middle of the night. Most of my heaviest writing's done between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. So I don't really stop to write. And that way nothing distracts me, because if I stop to eat, then I'm like, there are calories in that. I may not want to be eating that. Why am I eating this?
I know you and your entire family love weapons and practice with them. Which one do you find yourself practicing with the most when you try to work out a fight scene in a book?
I really, when I'm doing a fight scene in the book, I'm doing the fight scene in the book. So my booty's in the chair and I'm not really working out with weaponry. That might be dangerous. In terms of what I do day to day, my two favorite go-to weapons, I have a recurve bow that I shoot a lot, and axe throwing. Also, sometimes I do knife throwing, but I've recently destroyed my target. I've got to find another one. I didn't realize how hard it is to find a good target online for an axe. They make a lot for knife throwing, but they're just not sturdy enough. But I love my husband because, you know, I'm out there a couple of days ago, and I'm like heaving, well, both hands heaving the axe, and he comes out and he's like, honey, are you mad at me? And I'm thinking to myself, you know, I have a good 20 to 40 foot range with this axe. You're a brave man, honey. The man is truly fearless. You know, if I really had been mad at him that particular day, and no, I was not mad at my editor either, that would not have been a good time. I was actually mad at a character. And then I killed him off, and it helped.
Okay, next Dark Hunter Origins question. This is from Simi. The Simi is still holding out for the Big Picture Chronicles of Simi book series. If not, she will be she'll be happy with her own book. And she says, please make sure that Stephen Wildchild makes an appearance and sings to Simi a song. So I guess, yeah, not quite a question, but a really nice comment from Simi. So,
well, you know, I could do Simi's book, but, man, that would be so rough. Can you imagine going home to Ash and going, I want to date your daughter? Yeah. That's kind of like going up to my brother. My brother was 6'4", and my older brother, and 300 pounds of raw muscle. He made Arnold Schwarzenegger look small. And people would come in, look at, you know, I want to date your daughter. He's like, oh, yeah, come here. Let me show you my confirmed kills. Ash would be so much worse. Why would you hate anybody that much?
That's great. All right, so does anyone else have any other questions for Sherry about any for past books, future books, Styxx, without spoilers, of course? Before we... Oh, Anne-Marie, I see you smiling. There we go. I think we've got you now.
Is it good?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Do your kids, your sons, have a favorite book, or do they not read them at all?
Oh, they think it's weird. All their friends read them.
Oh, God.
But my kids are like, that's my mother. Yeah. And I keep looking at them, especially like with the manga. I mean, it's even pictures. Come on, kids, look at it. They will, only when I need critics, they'll come in and go, I didn't like that art there. No, his hair needs to be fixed. But day to day, no, they won't read it. They think it's kind of creepy. Like, yeah, just wait, I'm going to make you a girl in the next book. I can get you back. So my oldest son, he started dating. He's like, Mom, you need to kill Nick off and make it the Chronicles of Madig. Because this girl that he was interested in had a crush on Nick. I'm like, that would just be so wrong. Nick would not be happy about it either.
So, okay, great. Well, I've had a really great time. Are there any other questions from anyone else? Just raise your hand. Oh, I see you, Molly. There you go.
1 second. I know you get this question a lot, but will Quinn and Becca ever get a book? Because I really like those two.
I'd have to kill off another Peltier. That'd be awful. Wait, is that a spoiler? I guess that's not a spoiler. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. Maybe. Oh, wait, Quinn. I'm thinking Remy. Hello. Oh, my God, I'm tired. I have not recovered from Dragon Con. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hello. Wrong here. I'm thinking of the other quad. Oh, yeah, I could do their book. I'd have to do theirs as a short, though. Since, you know, I could do that, though. Maybe.
Does anyone else want to raise their hand? You. Anne-Marie, there you go.
I have so many questions. For the con books, I know every single time I read one, there's always a cliffhanger ending, and I'm always ticked because there's always another book, which is a good and a bad thing. Do you know how many more books until, because I heard that you were going to do con and then he was going to have like a regular book. Is that true, or is it just like, is there going to be so many more, or do you know how many more?
Well, we started at 12. We're at 14 and holding at the moment. We're doing one book a year, and it'll grow with him. So when he gets grown, then we'll do the grown-up novel.
So, Sherry, I know that a lot of people at Dragon Con were asking me questions about all of the, movies and everything that's going to be happening for Chronicles of Nick and some of your other books. Do you just, in case anyone missed your Q&A from Dragon Con, you just want to give a brief overview of what they can expect from the movies and from Hollywood when it comes to your characters?
Well, I'm doing the screenplay, so you can all relax. If you hate the movie, I'm to blame. I bear but I don't think you will, because I am being very true to the book, obviously. If I wrote the book, I think I can, kind of adapt it. One of the things that, there are things that will unfortunately have to be left out, but you get some bonus scenes in there that weren't in the book. Things like, in the book, I only tell you about the fact that Maddox drops, my brain just went dead, the game into Brian's backpack. But in the screenplay, you actually get to see him in the cafeteria going as he does it. So you will get some bonus content that is part of the series that you didn't see before. The people who are doing it, Amber Entertainment, they are absolutely exquisite. What they love to do is adapt books to the screen, and they have an unbelievable reputation for doing it. And they're all great fans of the series. We could not be in better hands. I mean, every actor that they've put in front of me going, we're considering this person, what do you think, has been spot on. I can't tell you, unfortunately, who anybody is, but, they're doing an amazing job, and I can't wait. I'm so excited, and it's hard because I don't like to keep secrets. So my children usually get Christmas presents early.
Okay, I think that we are, I see you, Mariana.
Yes. That's a question. What will be out first, the movies or the TV show?
Was that which will be first, the movies or the TV show?
Yes.
Yeah.
The very first, the movies are coming first, and then we'll work on the TV show. At least that's what they've been telling me.
So exciting.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for everyone just watching from home, and of course, all of you who asked questions during the Hangout, all of our wonderful participants. So have a great night, everybody, and I look forward to what you guys think of the book. And Sherry, do you want to say any last words?
Thank you, everybody, for joining me.
Thank you, Sherry from Rhode Island.
Bless you all.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.